Hi guys, welcome again. In this video, we will learn about content delivery network. So in my earlier videos, I had talked about caching, clustering, load balancing, compression, limit payload size, all these performance optimization techniques we have discussed in earlier videos. So if you want to go through, you can go through that. Now in this video, we will learn about content delivery network to perform for the performance optimization of Express applications. Okay, so firstly comes to CDN. What it is? It is a system of distributed servers that delivers web content such as HTML files, images, videos, JavaScript, and CSS to users based on their geographical location. Okay, so what is its goal? So the goal of CDN is to improve the performance, speed, and reliability of websites and applications by delivering the content from the servers that are closer to the user. Okay, so what it means, let's suppose we take an example. We will take example of without CDN and with CDN. Okay, so firstly we will go with without CDN. So suppose a user is in India and he wants to access his website which is hosted in the US. Okay, so the request needs to travel all the way from India to US, which will cause high latency and slow load times. Okay, because user is currently in India and he wants to access website hosted in the US. So the request needs to travel all the way from India to US, which can cause high delay and slow performance. Okay, but with the help of CDN, the same user in India requests his website and the request is directed to a CDN server located in India, let's say in Mumbai or closer to the user. Okay, so the content is served from the CDN server, which is faster than the original server present in the US to ensure a quick response time. Okay, and improve user experience. Okay, so what it meant, due to CDN server, the same request will go into the nearby server, which is the CDN server. Instead of going it to the US, the same server will be located in by nearby location. So the same request will go by nearby location and content will be served from that CDN server. Okay, so the request will come early and the performance will get increased. Okay, so this is the concept of CDN. Now there are key components of CDN which are original server, one is edge servers and another one is cache. Okay, so original server, it is the server where our website or application content is hosted. This is the main server. So this is the main source of content before it gets distributed across the CDN. Okay, suppose the user is in India and its application is hosted in the US. Okay, so where the application is hosted, that is the original server, and if we want to make it CDN, so we need to provide the content to the nearby geographical regions, like say in Mumbai, so that the request will go to the nearby server instead of going to US. Okay, so the server which is present in the US, which is the original server, okay, where our application is hosted. Now coming to edge servers. So these are the servers placed in various geographical locations, okay, often referred as points of presence, POPs, around the world. So when a user accesses its website, the CDN will serve the content from the nearest edge server to reduce latency, like which we have discussed. A user present in India, first the request will go to the nearby CDN if it is present. So the content will be fetched from the nearby location instead of going to some original server if it's present in US. So that will take time. Another one is cache. It is also a key component of CDN. So the edge servers store the copies of the content from the main server. It allows frequently requested files to be served faster by reducing the need to fetch them from the original server every time. So instead of going to the original server every time, so we can use cache for the nearby CDN servers to get the data. So that will be faster. So how CDN works? So first step will be user request. User will request when a user visits a website, their browser sends a request for the resources such as images or JavaScript files, CSS files to the server. So in short, a user will go to a website and will send a request to the server. Okay. So the next step is serving the content. So if the CDN has cached the requested content on a nearby edge server, it delivers the content directly to the user. Okay. And if the content is not available in the cache, the request is sent to the original server. So once the content is fetched, it is cached on the edge server for the future requests. Okay. So in the step 1, user visited the website and it sent the request to the server. Okay. Now server will check the CDN that if there is any cached data so that it can directly deliver to the user. And if in any case the data is not there in CDN, so the request will send to the original server, and original server will respond to the data, and that data will be firstly stored in cache, then it will be given to the user. Okay. So step 3 will be content delivery. The CDN will automatically route the user's request to the closest edge server, reducing the time it takes to fetch the content, and it will improve the page load speed. Okay. So there are some examples of CDN providers. One is Cloudflare. It is a popular CDN provider that offers both performance and security enhancements. Another one is Akamai. So it is one of the largest CDN providers that offers a global network. And third one is, it is also a very important CDN provider which we are using nowadays. It is a Amazon CloudFront. So it's a CDN service provided by Amazon Web Services, AWS. Okay. So this is the example which we have discussed for the CDN. Okay. So guys, this is the concept of content delivery network, which is used for high performance optimization for Express applications. So, and guys, you can find the complete code for all my tutorials in my GitHub account. That link I will share in the description, so you can get the code from there.